Jason, not a bad way to finish off Parents Weekend. 3 out of a possible 4 points, 4-0 win over Langley, and then a pretty thrilling come from behind game on Friday night to force overtime and a shootout as you sort of take a look back on the weekend that was 3 out of a possible 4 points and 2 really large crowds here. What are some of your takeaways?
Yeah, I was really happy. I think we played 5 out of 6 really good periods at home. The second period of the Cranbrook game, obviously we got behind, but really battled back in the third, and when you look at it as a whole, I think that's probably the best summary is pretty solid for 5 of 6.
When we spoke the weekend in the mainland, lots of opportunities, pucks weren't going in. You end up scoring 9 goals in 2 games, which for this group has to feel pretty good, and to do so at home. What did you notice? Did you see maybe a little bit of pressure come off?
Yeah, I think it builds momentum, right? And you get one, you start to get a couple more, and they started to go in for us. I thought our ability to get pucks through was much better, and we had a much better net presence as well. I think that was a big part of it. You look at some of the goals, we had a presence around the net, we had some movement in the O-zone, and some pucks went in. So happy to see for the guys, and obviously exciting for the fans to get 9, and it was a good weekend.
A couple of goals from defensemen too. I imagine getting the shots through to the net are first and foremost important, but you were able to do that a couple of times to success. So what have you noticed? Maybe a switch there. Not as many shots seem to be getting blocked.
Yeah, just a little more movement. I think just not being as predictable for the opponent. Guys are being a little bit more active. I think that's a part of getting pucks through, but having a presence around the net is as important, if not more. So I think we had guys that were really showing some courage going to that area, and they were rewarded for it.
Ethan Sundar joins your team from a trade with Cranbrook, plays his former team on the Friday, ends up finishing the weekend with a pair of points as well. It can't be the easiest thing to sort of dive right in with a new group, but he seemed to fit in really nice.
Yeah, he was good. He maintained puck control. He made some plays. He showed his speed on a couple of instances throughout the weekend. So real good addition for us. I think as he gets more comfortable, we're going to see even more production. So I really happy with Ethan's game this weekend. Never
a bad way to finish off a weekend with an 18-save shutout. We talked about it on the radio side. Rowan Clark wasn't all that busy on Saturday, but he made, say, 2 or 3 big ones and 1 on the first shot of the game. Talk about how sometimes those saves can be the most important.
Yeah, it was huge. We didn't give up a ton, but the ones we did, he made a couple real good saves, and that game was one of those ones where whoever got the first goal I thought was going to get a little extra energy, and fortunately for us, we did, and it showed. And but if we don't get that save early, it could have been the other way. So definitely, you need good goaltending to win, and our goalies have been solid all year.
Just about 4,000 people took in both games over the course of the weekend. It's never easy to go back to back. Technically, usually one dips quite a bit lower than the previous one, but 2 pretty consistent crowds to see 2 really good performances from your group.
Yeah, the support has been outstanding all year long, and it's definitely the players feel it, I feel it, you see it. So the energy in the building has been fantastic, and real thankful to have so many people coming out and supporting our group, and we obviously want to keep that going.
Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Graham.